I am willing to bet you guys that Jeremy has made way more money making videos about Tattooed Chef stock than he has from his actual investment in the company. And that's just very unfortunate. But unfortunately, I really just got to call this guy out because this guy is absolutely playing you guys. I mean, he's really just giving these scamming vibes to me. I mean, it's just really unfortunate. I mean, this guy is just making tons and tons of videos pumping this Tattooed Chef stock. And as you can see, he's getting some decent views. So he's getting revenue from it. Meanwhile, the stock continues to just absolutely go to the gutter. I mean, it is insane. Let me show you guys the trajectory here. Tattooed Chef. Let's just go look at it. Keep in mind, Jeremy's been making videos this entire year. Look at the chart. Just down, 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 down. It's just a slow bleed. He's just continually losing money and just keeps buying the dip and losing money and buying the dip. I wonder where he's getting the money to buy the dip in Tattooed Chef, because he keeps making all these videos. I'm putting $70,000 more in the Tattooed Chef, $50,000 more. I wonder where he's getting the money. Oh, he's getting it from you guys who keep watching his videos about Tattooed Chef. It's really sad. It really is. Like that is just a shame. But don't take my word for it, because I know you guys get real emotional. I know. So here's what we're going to do. There's not going to be any bias. There's not going to be any hateful things. I'm not going to try. You know what? We're just going to let the numbers do the talking. So we are going to read a balance sheet. We're going to look at the latest earnings report, and we're just going to read and interpret it for ourselves. We're going to be fair here, okay? So let's go ahead. So here we go. Here is their latest earnings report. Okay. According to Tattooed Chef, revenue rose 32% to $52.3 million. That is awesome, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the actual little balance sheet tells us. Let's see what the real story is. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. You can see right here. Remember, this is in thousands, so 52,000 times 1,000. That's 52 million. So net revenue, $52 million, right? Okay, they had a nice little, what did they say? 30-something%, 32%. Okay, so 32%. Okay, great. That's what they have, right? Here's the part they didn't tell you. Cost of goods sold. Oh ho. So they brought in 52 million in revenue, but cost of goods sold was 51 million. You guys ever seen, like, on a balance sheet, you'll see something that says cost of revenue? That's basically what this is. It cost them 51 million to make 52 million. So for those who don't know, like, what cost of goods sold is, it's basically the total amount that the business paid related to the manufacturing of the products. So this can include things like storage costs, labor, raw materials, things like that. So they basically broke even. Actually, no, they didn't break even. If you were just reading this right now as it is at just these two sections, then you would think that they pretty much broke even, or they basically made a $1 million profit. But no, they're losing money. So we're going to break that down right now. So total revenue, okay, 52 million. Cost of goods sold, this is how much they cost for labor and everything like that just to get that revenue, right? So now you scroll down to operating expenses. Okay? So now we're down to operating expenses. Operating expenses is basically the company's fixed cost that a company incurs during its ongoing business operations. So once you account for that, they lost money. So I'm going to show you right now. We're going to do some simple math, okay? Because you scroll down here to their net income right here. This tells you everything you need to know. And it says loss in parentheses. So you already know this is how much money they lost. So you see right there their net income. That's how much money they lost. So they lost $13 million. How do we get that? You take the revenue minus all of their expenses. So here we go. We're going to do some simple math. We are going to take the net revenue minus the cost of goods sold, and then we're going to subtract that from right here, the operating expenses, and then that's how you get that net income. So I'm just going to show y'all right now. So let's do this. Well, let me paste. Nope, that's cool. 52,336. Okay, here we go. So 52,336. Let's go back. Now we're subtracting that from cost of goods sold, 51,240. So we're going to subtract that from 51,240. You get about not even 1.1, but almost $1.1 million. That's really all that they made. But wait a minute. Now you got to add that operating expense to it. So you take the operating expense, 14,807. So now we're going to subtract that from 14,807. 07. And look, you see exactly the same number that's on the balance sheet. $13,711,000 right here. Look, same number right here. See it right there. Loss, income from operations. You see it right there. Now, people could get mad if they want, but we're just doing simple stuff here. You know, we're letting the balance sheet tell the story. So everybody who's complaining, I don't want to hear it. So you can see right here in the operating expenses, their operating expenses increased to $59 million in 2021 from $31 million in 2020. And this was mostly due to things like increased marketing expenses and advertising expenses and, payroll and recruiting and all those different things. So, you know, I'm really not trying to hear. Let's go over to income tax. Look at this. In 2020, they got a tax benefit. They got a $40 million tax benefit. 2021, completely different story. Completely different story. They had an income tax expense of $47 million compared to the income tax benefit that they had in 2020. So you got that. And I mean, I could really just go on for days and days. I don't want this video to be too long though, because I don't want to bore you guys, but we just gonna let the balance sheet tell the story. Let's go to something else. Where's that cash and cash equivalents? Where's that at? Is that it right there? Yeah, this is it right here. But let's just type it in though. Let's go to cash and cash equivalents. Everybody wants to hype everything up. Oh, Jeremy. So cash and cash equivalents. Here we go. Was $94 million. You can see that right there. As of December 31st, 2021, cash and cash equivalents was $92 million. Total debt was only $700,000. That's good. However, 2 quarters ago, they had about $140 million in cash. Now they're only at $92 million. And when you scroll back up here, scroll back down here, they're losing more money than they did the last time. They're losing much more money. Operating expenses is not so bad, so that's good. Oh, never mind. I lied. Look at the year. Yes, it is. So these are things you're going to want to look at. All of these things are going to affect their margins. I'm trying to tell you. This crappy vegan food company, the balance sheet tell you everything you need to know. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. We didn't even go into full detail, because had we went into full detail, this would be like a 30-minute video, but we're just going to keep it short and simple. I don't even got to say anything about this stock. You guys can tell me what you think. After what we just went over, you tell me what you think about this company, and we'll just go from there. So that'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.